Hello people YouTube, welcome back to my channel and welcome back once again to the Golf Club 2. Now I know I've got a lot of Golf Club 2 videos up, but the game's just been out and I just can't put it down. I'm just loving playing it, it's just fantastic. So we're offline still. I just did a driving range tour club talk through. So let's actually take these onto a course. Now because we're offline here, we're only going to have the stock clubs that are in the game, which is 8, 16, 17, 18. So there's 18 courses in the game. Trying to think what one we want. I'm trying to think of one that we've not played. We've not played the Yuma Desert on this one. We've played Knoll Down, played Black Brook. What's the other one? Little Brook, right. I always get mixed up with the two as Black Brook. The links at Calonia could be tough. Tropic Falls, I think it's quite a tricky one. Goldfinch, Upland, Glacial Lakes. I'm playing that in a tournament, so I maybe want to avoid that. We'll probably go with the Yuma Desert. Well, maybe not. Firm fairways and firm greens. Maybe right. We'll just go with the four here. Tees. Well, to be honest, I think we really need to go black tees. Pin select. We'll go pin set 2. Right, let's begin. So we're going to play tour clubs, but we're going to apply a little bit of the green matter this time and try and really kind of like get a good score, but B just really try and get in the zone, which is easier said than done. So we'll drink a water before we.
Hello there, my name's John. I'd like to welcome you to the golf club. Got a par 4 in store for us here. Let's see what we can do.
Right. 385 yards, it's not the longest. So we've got the driver selected, but we actually could go with a lesser club, but we're going to go with a driver. Well, let's get this lined up here. The wind's going to come that way. Let's no, wrong one. That's what I wanted. Practice swing. Let's just have a little practice swing. Pretty good. Not bad. It's kind of over to the left there, but let's go. Right, we've tweaked that.
It's looking good.
Well, I don't know. It's going to hit the fairway, but it's not going to hold it. So we tweaked that a little bit to the right.
Yeah, I stand corrected.
So
It's
we're
the deep
already
stuff for
in
you.
trouble here. Wise. That's heavy enough. Right, what we got? What kind of lie we got at our feet? Sloping and uphill. So that's going to add a loft onto this club. So we've got 8 foot, which is going to make that maybe 82 wind. It's not maybe going to affect it too much, but this lie is going to affect the club that we're hitting. So I think we're going to get a little bit more roll in this, or a little more loft, so we need to de-loft this just a touch. Let's go there. Didn't really bounce over as much. Maybe I just took too much. So the first hole we've managed to hit into the rough, and we're actually experimenting with the bunkers, which is good. I'm lying, it's not really. I actually want to be in the green, fairways and greens, as they say. Right, we've got a tricky little bunker shot here. We've got a little bit of green to work with. Quite a nice flat green by the looks of it. So 6 foot up, probably about 18. We're going to have to hit this Kind of just over half, really. Here we go. Fast and slow, but it's reasonable. Right, we've actually got a little bit of backspin there.
Nice. Okay, this one to say par.
Okay, right, a little bit of break on this. Green speeds are not that fast. Oh, I've only got 123 foot on the putting indicator, which usually means that they're quite slow. So this looks like right edge, and is it inside, outside? I'll probably go just where we are. Commit to the putting stroke. Beautiful.
And in the hole.
So that's one way to get your par at the first hole.
After the first hole, even par.
So let's advance to the second hole, and it's already selected a 3-wood probably. Again, not the longest of holes, but doesn't have to be long to be hard. To be honest, I'm going to hit this 3-wood. It's a nice club to hit. It's a nice design.
Looks like you'll be in the short stuff here.
So that's a reasonable tee shot. I mean, we're actually getting quite a lot of yardage out of that 3-wood. With the two clubs getting that little bit extra punch. Slightly uphill, slight down slope, not a lot. 10 foot, so 7. Wind slightly in our face. I don't like this. The pitch shot, I'm way too serious to hit normal. 100. I'll probably go with the pitch. I'm not. The 9-iron pitch is going to be better. It's closer to where we want it, but we're going to have to just loft it up a little. Hopefully it doesn't roll out too long. This is the only danger here. Oh, it needs to go a little. That needs to go. Bit too much loft off. I'm still really trying to get this loft kind of zoned in sometimes. I got a little chip shot here. 7 yards we need to hit this. So that's better. That's a better chip shot.
Great putt in there for par.
So 2 pars to start off with.
And with that, you will stay at even par.
I mean, score, I'm not concerned too much about score, although I am to a certain extent. I just really want to find consistency with the stroke. So here we go. Driver mode engaged here. We need to hit this. And here we go.
I think you got all of that one.
That's pretty good actually. Yeah, that's pretty much where we put it. I'm going to get the extra yardage with these clubs. 300 yards.
Okay, looking at 180 yards or so.
And that was into the wind as well, don't forget. Lie is absolutely fantastic. Level, probably just a tiny hair of a down slope, but not a lot. Let's check the green. Point of green to work with as well. Right, 181, 4 foot up, 182 roughly, wind, maybe pushing 186 carry, 179, that could just be about right. I'm maybe going to just tiny bit of de-loft on it. Maybe just drifting ever so slightly to the right.
Heading for the green here.
That's actually right on line. I think we're going to be a little bit short. Not a bad shot though, rolls up.
Okay, 20 feet to the cup.
4 inches down. green speed's quite slow, so I need to maybe gauge that into my putting stroke here. Not a lot of break in this. 20, 24. That felt as if it was going fast, but it probably went into the hole, not a bad speed.
Okay, 1 under for the round.
That's a birdie.
Okay, let's tee up another one.
Par 3, 148 yards. One's off her back a little touch. 153, probably 159. Sorry, 147. What's 142? Maybe gonna have to put just a little bit, just to loft it, just get it there. It's in the cone. It's nearer the left side of the cone. Just a bit too much in it. I've found that the shot modification bar, you really don't need a lot up and down to alter the shot quite a bit. It's very fine adjustments. Right, we're in the light rough. 16-yard carry.
Whoa.
Too much. Hit the pin. We actually got away with that. That was too much cob.
Okay, here we go. This one to save par.
Graphics just look, I mean, every time I play this, the graphics just look amazing. Just the light textures, the clouds, it's just amazing. 5 inches up. So playing roughly about 23 foot. Yeah, the green speed is quite slow. We never really factored that into that putt.
About a 3-footer here. Solid bogey. Good putt.
See when he says solid bogey, there's no such thing as a solid bogey. So back to even par.
5th hole coming up.
It's par 5 coming up here. One slightly on a face. Greens are quite wide, they're not the narrowest I've seen. Oh, it's a pretty decent shot.
Looking good.
Just near the left side of the cone. And you can see there that we've drifted over to the left side. Right. A little bit of an upslope above our feet. Downhill wide. You can see there, 255-yard carry. Wind's in our face. I think I'm just going to hit this full. Slope's going to bring it back a bit. The wind's going to bring it back a bit. Bit of a glitch backswing there. It's drifting over a little bit. We've not maybe aimed right. I think we're going to catch the heavy stuff. Quite a severe slope. Sometimes it doesn't kick over as much as you think. 15. Slightly downhill. Probably need to be quite aggressive with this. Let's see where it goes to. Right, okay. Oh, bite in. That's just going to roll on up just a touch. It's not. That wasn't a bad
Let's
shot.
see what you can do with his 8-footer.
Reasonably happy with that. Again, there's not a lot of break in this putt.
Nice.
I like to get my number in the putt and then just zone in the putt and just focus on that where I need to swing it. So we get a birdie there.
Right, next
So
stop.
back to 1 under.
Let's hope for some fairway.
471 yards. Probably need to aim over here just a touch. Oh, that's Bit of a glitchy swing there. We'll just back out of that.
It was a bit of a poor swing.
I've tugged that left. Yep. Finds the bunker. Right, the risk now is trying to get too much. Is that 5-iron going to get over that lip? This is the thing. I guess we'll soon see. We've actually tugged that a little. That wasn't a good shot.
No, it's not too bad. You're on the fairway. That's good stuff.
We're going uphill here. So this pitch shot, we really need to maybe trying to deal off that touch. Oh, beautiful, beautiful approach.
This one for the save. Well
A
done.
wee bit heavy there, but finds the cup.
And that'll keep you at 1 under for the round.
So that's a good part, a good sand save from the bunker. Par 3 coming up now. 150 yards, stroke index 3. Elevated green. So we're playing about 160 into the wind, 164 potentially. 7-iron's going to get us there, 168. Now I'm thinking a little bit off than that. I think good swing thoughts.
Looking good.
Drifted just a little bit to the right, but distance was absolutely bang on.
All right, you're putting now. I'm thinking 2-putt for the bird.
I reckon that's slightly uphill. 12 foot to the pin. A little bit of break, maybe just outside right edge here. Maybe just half a cup to the right. 12 foot. I maybe want to hit this slightly firm.
Slightly to moderately.
We just never got enough break in it.
All right, nice little 2-foot putt. Well, you could have had a birdie there. I think.
Yeah, we actually had a good chance at a birdie, but
next time
just missed the
those
putt.
ones will drop, and that'll keep you at 1 under
Par 4.
for the round. This is the 8th hole. Let's see what you can do.
Let's go. Let's do this. See the shadow coming in now. It's just dulled down a little bit. Oh, I've tugged that again. Tugged it to the left.
This is a beauty.
I think we're actually going to get away with this. Yep. Got away with it. Big drive though, 321 yards. I don't know, I kind of like having the ball trail on. I think it lets people see the ball a little bit easier, but I like it off as well. If people want it on, I'll put it on. For me, it's just aesthetic quality of it. It's kind of nice to see a shot. I can just see the ball. But if people want it on, I'll put it on. 117 to 118. Wind's behind, so that's probably playing about 112. Gap wedge could actually be quite good here. I'm maybe just going to loft this up ever so slightly. Good swing thoughts.
This one.
It's looking good, it's looking good. Bite. Oh, what a shot, what a shot. Dialed in there, absolutely
3
perfect.
feet to the hole here.
Perfect shot. And that's an easy tap in
Nicely
birdie.
done, pulling off the birdie on this one. 2 under for the round.
9th hole. $389 yards. The 9th hole.
All right, let's let her rip.
So again, a kind of shortish par 4. probably really don't need to go drive it. I mean, sometimes it's actually worthwhile hitting a lesser club to get a full club in. See the sun there coming out of the shadows, it just looks absolutely fantastic. Better drives in the cone, but just slightly more towards the right side. We're going to get a nice kick off that hill there. That's into position 8.
Very nice.
Why we got we're finding some good lies here actually. The winds, maybe just going to bring it over just a touch. 85, 3 up, 3 foot, so it's 86. At a 9-iron pitch, I think we just put a little bit of loft on this, just to maybe bring it back. Kind of tuck it to the left, but it's holding its line. Oh, we're going to get an extra kick in towards the pin there. That's in there flush. That's a good shot. It's another kick in birdie. And she goes. So front 9 is a Queen Mark controller. Front 9 out in 32, 3 under par. That one bogey at the par 3, we just did a bad chip really. So on to the par 4.
This is hole number 10.
12 stroke index. Really nice looking holes. There's not a lot to it, it's quite flat, but it's quite nice to the eye. Wind's in a face a little bit, maybe need to face it up over here. There we go. Again, right side in the cone. We're going to have a good drive there. Looks as if it's found quite a flat part of the fairway, which is always a bonus.
And we are right around
slightly downhill, so that's going to de-loft that club just slightly. So we need to maybe take that into account. 174, so it's 179. Probably the perfect club, so we're going to just loft this up just a touch. You really don't need much on it. It's really just very slight touches on that. You think sometimes you're not doing enough, but you really are altering the shot quite a bit. They've made it really sensitive so that it's just ever so slightly fine touches to get the result. And Smelly Cat last night, I couldn't remember to put the flag in, and he commented it on the video. And he said it's a square button, so there's the button there. That toggles the flag. It's quite good if you just barely see the flag there. So there it is. And we can put that on. So it's 24, 1 inch up. And we've got a little bit of break here as the sun starts to come out again from the clouds. I think we maybe go over here. Maybe too much. Maybe there. 24. Let's concentrate. Focus on where we need to hit this and commit to the shot. Yeah, we could have went a little bit more. Speed was perfect. Just didn't get the break.
Alright, let's see what the scorecard says. And that'll keep you at 3 under for the round.
So another par 5 coming up.
Okay,
14 stroke index, 571 yards. It's quite long, but with these clubs, I think we could actually perhaps, if we get this on the fairway, we could potentially reach this green in 2. That was a good shot, which is one of the good things about the 2 clubs. You do get that extra yardage on the shots. So we're edging towards 300 yards, that's about 270 to the pin, 278. Wise, slightly uphill. We need to aim out here now. Potential could reach this. Oh, I kind of come off my stick there. We had a slow downswing. which is maybe just going to affect the shot just a touch. And I'm going to catch. Now, probably could have been pin high. .21 yards. Right, what options have we got? Now we could flop this. I think I'm actually going to go with a chip shot. So I reckon we don't need to hit this full, I don't think. Let's see where it goes back to for a full shot. Right. Oh, big bird. Big bird. Have we got enough roll in that? Bit short. It's a bit short. As I say, those chip shots are going to take a little bit of getting used to. 15 foot flat putt here. Tiny bit of break coming from that side. A little bit of break coming from the left. Probably just left edge. Perfect putt.
Nice.
Absolutely perfect putt. To be fair, these greens so far are not really like too difficult. They're quite flat. That's a birdie. That's 4 under par.
Okay, it's time to send this ball on its way.
160 uphill. So it's 4 uphill. 164 winds in the face. Probably 172 to the pin carry. So that 168 could be just right. Thinking I just put a tiny bit of deal off in that touch. Oh, in fact that's slow and slow. I actually hit not a bad shot there, considering the tempo matched, so that maybe kept it straight. That was the other thing I thought about. What game was it that had it in it? Sometimes PGA Tour, I think for the PS4 or Rory McIlroy's PGA Tour had it, and I felt if you went fast and then slow, that kind of upsets the rhythm a little bit. Whereas if it's so slow, it's the same, so your shot's maybe going to be a little bit different. But we've actually had a good shot in here. We've got a good chance at another birdie. Slight bit of break, not much, but I mean, is it going to go more than that? I'll go another notch over. Let's go. Let's concentrate in the putt. Oh, perfect. Almost too much there. It just grabbed the right edge of it in.
5 under for the round.
So that's another birdie. I wouldn't say this is a particularly a really difficult course, which is not bad. Because we are on tour settings, but I really feel tour settings are going to become just a little bit more comfortable over time. Let's get push it over, so we need to be. Let's focus in on the drive here. Perfect, perfect, but we've tugged it.
Alright, looking good so far.
To the left edge of the cone. And we're right on that, we're actually went into the rough there.
Well, I can't get it right all the time. Unlucky. You're in the rough here, but you have a good lie. Considering.
Uphill wide and up from my feet, so 130, 120. I mean, taking the percentage shot on here, that could actually just be about right. Again, we've tugged it a little bit to the left.
This one might be in the rough.
Oh, nice kick. Members bench there.
I stand corrected. At the end of the day,
so we've actually got a good chance of another birdie here. As I say, the greens are nice. They're quite flat. There's not a lot of sort of break to them. 2 inches down. Boom, in she goes.
Solid birdie. Great job out there.
Good birdie putt. Little birdie train going on here. Birdie the last 3 holes. 6 under par. We're shooting a good score.
Okay,
but again, it's not. I wouldn't say it's the hardest course in the world. There we go, another par 5, 597. I don't think we're going to hit this into it. favour that left side. We find the left side of the fairway.
Sweet.
298 yards. So 300 yards to the pin here. It's giving us a 9-iron, but we can hit in something a bit better than that. I mean, dude, 6.5 a dozen really, innit? I mean, we'll just bomb this up to the. In fact, we'll not. We'll actually hit. I'm going to hit my 3 hybrid. So decent club to hit. I'm going to catch the fairway. Maybe the right side there, but the left side, sorry. But it rolls out. So we're going to have a decent number in here. 60 yards is actually a good digit. 55 yards carry from this club pitch shot. That could maybe be steal off a touch. Right. Perfect. In there, absolutely stone dead.
Alright, this next one's for birdie.
There we go. Adds to the birdie.
Sitting at
Bird's
7 under
a
the
circle
round.
overhead. So that's a 4 birdie blitz we're on so far. So we went to 7 under par. We're actually really shooting a good score here.
15th hole coming up.
Again, not a hard course, but we've still got to shoot the score. 134, 130 carry, pitch wedge. We're maybe going to have to maybe just another hair. That'll do it. There's the sun away again. Slow down swing. I actually felt that when I did it. So we're not bad. We've drifted over a little bit.
Green to cover for that next shot. 31 feet to the hole.
And what does this do? Peeking ever so slightly from the left. This is big. It almost feels as though it's maybe just slightly left edge, if anything. 3 inches down. Should start breaking back. I don't think we've hit it. We had the line almost perfect.
Oh, traveled all that way to do nothing but sit there.
But we didn't hit it. Still need to work on my putting. I feel my putting is, especially long putts, can be a little bit hard to judge. I need to get like beyond this kind of 30-foot mark, try and gauge like a 50-foot, a 40-foot, a 50-foot, 60-foot, 70-foot putt, 80-foot potentially. One's behind here. Towards the right side of the cone. Should be a good tee shot. Look at that shot bounding on. 323 yards.
Good stuff. And you were about 150 yards from the pin, I'd say.
Quite up. Uphill and also upslope as well. Let's factor that into the shot. So we're 149, 6 down, 147, 1 behind, 140. Slope is going to maybe take a little bit off. That's going to add a bit of loft. So I said 140. That can actually just be a bit perfect, I think. With that uphill lie, I think that's going to be okay. Decent in the cone.
Looking good.
Styled in. Oh, perfect. Maybe carried a little bit extra.
This is for birdie.
Right, according to this, there is absolutely no break whatsoever. Which is kind of worrying because There's not even a subtle break. That is perfectly flat. So here we go, 16. And perfectly flat it was. So we're having a good back nine here.
8 under for the round.
So far we've had 7 holes we've played, 5 birdies, 2 pars, and an 8 under par total. 2 holes to go.
Par 4 here. Let's have a nice clean drive.
I mean, we really could play a 3-wood here. I'm going to hit a drive it. I've tugged that. See, that's outside the cone, so we're going to maybe take the 3-wood would have meant a more accurate shot, which is one of the things that potentially you could do with this tour setting.
Good lie, considering.
And you're not really going to sacrifice a huge amount. You know, hitting the 3-wood could be like a more accurate club, and you're not losing that many yards on like somebody's drive. You're only losing really 10 yards on carry. This is quite a bit of slope. Uphill as well. 52. Now that combination of the percentage of the light rough, combination of that uphill slope is going to add yardage onto that. I think that could be reasonably okay. I'm just putting a tiny bit of loft on it. Yeah, we actually should have left it as is.
Nice.
I was scared in case it went too long. A little bit of break here. Maybe just half a cup outside left. 17 foot. Let's focus on the putt distance. Come out to the shot. Oh, just almost.
Alright, nice little 2-foot putt. Almost had a birdie there. Just wasn't meant to be, I guess.
So, get a putt.
At 8 under for
So
this
still 8
round.
under. Last hole coming up.
Okay, send this ball away.
Do you know what? I'm actually thinking we're going to hit a 3-wood here. Just to try something. Sacrifice a little bit of distance. I've kind of tugged that to the...
Nice.
It's in the cone, but it's probably going to be more accurate. And distance really 270. I mean, that's not bad.
Okay, 180 yards from the pin here.
You know, we've not sacrificed too much. So 180 to the pin, 182 wind, slightly uphill. Could maybe just be a bit right actually. So count for the wind here. About right side of the cone, but we're probably pretty decent. Oh, nice members bounce to the pin there. That's going to set up another birdie chance.
Let's see what you can do with his 8-footer.
Again, greens are quite flat. Maybe just slightly outside right edge. Commit to the putt. Bang, birdie.
That's a solid birdie.
So that course was pretty easy. The greens were quite flat.
At the end of everything. Well, thanks for the
I mean, I wouldn't say that it was difficult off the tee. Fairways were reasonably wide. Wind was quite calm, so conditions were really set up for a good score. Greens were flat, so everything was really set up for a pretty decent score. We did play with the tour clubs. We hit a couple of shots in the rough, hit a couple of bunkers, but we played really well. We got the numbers right. So 62, 9 under par. Pretty good score with the tour clubs. I'm going to give that 4 stars. It was a nice course. Maybe not the most difficult. I think it's good for maybe people that want an easy course to play. Nothing really too like pulling your hair out, kind of standard. Let's check the scorecard. Pretty solid front nine. That one bogey, the trouble with the par 3, that was really down to a couple of poor chips really. Actually the only bogey in the scorecard. The rest of it was good. We were out in 32, 3 under par. Back 9 we absolutely blitzed it. Basically 3 pars, 6 birdies for a 6 under 30. And a 62 total, 9 under par. Pretty good score. Quite happy with that. So there's the course details. We're not online, so we don't get the course challenges. But pretty decent. I think that would probably be quite nice if you could maybe select like green speed to be sort of medium fast. Would maybe be a little bit more interesting, but the greens are quite flat anyway, so there's not really a lot of difficulty in them. So guys, that's the kind of first serious round I've done since selecting the very first round that I ever played in this game with tour clubs. That's the first round that I've really sort of put pen to paper, if you know what I mean, and kind of thought about it and sort of made up my yardages and kind of really put a bit of thought to it. And we've shot a really good score there. Let's see what this is. So there we go. There's the round summary. Win putt percentage 72%. Greens in regulation 77.78. Fairways 71, which is pretty good. Driving distance 300 yards. Putts per hole 1.28. Par breakers 55. Scrambling 75. Birdie conversion 71. Birdies 10. Eagles 0. And that's it. So pretty good. So I'll return to menu. So guys, that's going to conclude the first video, taking the tour clubs to the course. Pretty happy with it, pretty good round. Probably going to keep the tour clubs. I'm going to do a couple of society events later, and I don't know whether to go back to player just for the now, or whether to keep the tour. I don't know, I'm kind of 50-50. I feel the extra yardage is going to be good, but I don't know. I'm kind of 50-50. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed that video. Hope you've had a good day so far. If you've watched this late night or if you're watching in the morning, I hope you have a good day in whatever you do. And take care, and I will see you for more videos coming up soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.